Hi, my name is Katie Gerfen. I'm a senior editor for design with Architect Magazine, and I'm here today with Thom Mayne, the 2013 AIA Gold Medalist. Tom, one of the things I wanted to talk to you today about is the fact that, the Pritzker Prize, the gold medal, these things are often seen as sort of culminating achievements in a career. But after you won the Pritzker Prize, you've done so much amazing work. Now that you've won the gold medal as well, you still have so many projects that you're working on. What are some of the things you're working on next?
Well, I have three different paths. My architecture practice, and
Yes.
we're working on, it seems like ever increasingly large-scale projects.
Yes.
We're doing the NE headquarters in Milan, huge project. We're doing a 350-meter tower, which is a quite interesting type we're developing in Shenzhen. We're doing another project in China for the construction bank. As you know, we're just finishing Emerson in Los Angeles and the computer sciences building at Cornell, and of course we won the competition for the Roosevelt Island project. Another part of my work is with the LA Now Institute, connected to UCLA, and I think, especially for teaching, I think the most compelling projects in the 21st century are going to be urban and not architectural objects. And here's someone that's known for architectural objects. I'm going to tell you no. The most interesting projects are urban, infrastructural, and the Now Institute is now in its 9th year. We were made a center by UCLA last year, so we're freestanding, an NGO-like organization. And we started in LA, we built a float house in New Orleans, we worked in Madrid, we looked at deteriorating cities and culture now. And then we're working in Haiti right now. We produce this enormous document which documents the poorest nation in the Western Hemisphere. And we're about to, working with UNESCO, we're about to start projects next year with my next group. And then a series of planning projects that are connected to that still make my academic and my private practice connected. It goes back from the beginning. And then the third part, I've gone back and I'm working on abstract work. I'm doing three-dimensional paintings and objects, and I'm just about completed with a 2.5-year project. I actually put them in the exhibit here, not
Fantastic.
buildings. The drawings I'm doing.
Yes.
And that I work unfettered, purely artistically, and each one solves or deals with a certain part of my interest.
And one of the things that has been such a hallmark of the work that you've done, both in your architectural practice and with the Institute, is that it's ever changing, it's ever evolving, and it's always tied to research, be it
That's right.
research that you're doing with the LA Now Institute, be it research that you're doing materially with your projects. What are some of the interesting things that you are seeing on the forefronts of research that you're doing with your practice and your institute?
It addresses exactly the issue of are you culminating a career with these two awards?
Yes.
Yeah? No, I think it's going to come from two directions that are quite opposite. If you look at the paintings, the drawings, I'm working out organizational ideas, formal ideas that are going to find their way in the work, and I tried to show it. I literally showed drawings in between pieces and a building, and you can see a direct line of research that's in the formal territory. On the other hand, if you look at LA Now and our work, which is strategical, tactical, it's going to deal with large-scale urban problems, which are infrastructural, etc. It's going to bring in a very different set of ideas to the practice. And I think if your practice is going to stay dynamic, if the work is going to keep exploring new territory, it's based on the thinking at that level.
Absolutely.
Right? And when that stops, I think at least that part of your practice is going to stop.
With research, with this idea of creativity in all of your work, how do you think this sort of increasingly digital era that we're in is influencing the work that you're doing on those fronts?
Well, that started in the early 90s. It was a tool invented for my interest. We've always been interested in connection.
Yes.
And it was incredibly tedious and somewhat limited.
Absolutely.
And the computer came along, and it was as if they developed that program for me. And then all of a sudden we could the work has never been about the thing.
Exactly.
But the conversation of things. And it's been made out of a collaboration of forces and things. And that allows us to work at the speed of light, because it's an intricate tool. And both in terms of the formal operations and an intricate tool in terms of information.
Yes.
So huge, huge advance in our work, without any question. And a sea change in what architecture is. There's no question that you could look at the digital, right? The digital world, and look at the difference between architectures now developed 3D versus how we started with sketches and went from sketch to more developed idea, to model, to more, and it was very lineal. And now the first thing can contain a huge amount of information, and it's already three-dimensionalized.
Exactly.
Right?
Do you think the continued evolution of those tools will help to kind of
absolutely.
continue that path?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. Congratulations again on the gold medal.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.